Hi there, my name is Ben Matthews. I am recording this for my introduction for Biology 168. Um, let's see, I want to introduce myself. So, make it last 5 minutes. I guess I will give you just a quick review. Um, I'm originally from a small town in Texas called Montgomery, Texas. I went kindergarten through 12th grade in the same school system. Graduated in 2008. I went to fire school. I was class 001 for Lone Star Community College back then. After graduating, I was at a flag dedication ceremony for a POW at the local community center with the fire department, where I ran into an Air Force recruiter. He convinced me to join the Air Force. So 2010, I left for boot camp. I did 6 years in the Air Force, spending 2 years overseas. I was in Okinawa, Japan for 2 years, and I've been stationed a couple different places in the U.S. The longest term being Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is where I got my introduction to the state of North Carolina. Um, let's see, I was an aircraft mechanic for that time period, so I worked on the F-15E fighter craft. I worked on a few of the other models, but kind of the premier version was the Strike Eagle, mostly based here in North Carolina. I was attached to the 333rd Lancers. I did base defense volunteer stuff while I was here, or augmentee. I went through a crash course for law enforcement there. I got pepper sprayed, tased. And those of you who watched my videos or watched this video will also have access to those videos that I've posted as well. 2016, I decided to leave the Air Force and try something new. So I joined the U.S. Coast Guard. I did 4 years in the Coast Guard. I did have to reattend boot camp in New Jersey. I was there for a month. Went through boot camp a second time and received orders to Fort Pierce, Florida, where there was an 87-foot patrol boat that I was attached to there. While I was there, I went through a couple different law enforcement programs, one being 2 weeks long and then another being 8 weeks, both at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Charleston, South Carolina. I also attended the Maritime Firefighters course with Resolve Fire Academy in, yep, I can't remember the name of the town now. It doesn't matter. Somewhere down in South Florida. Spent 4 years on that cutter. Patrolled everywhere from where SpaceX and NASA launches out of Fort Lauderdale, um, all the way down to Cuba. I spent 2 days in Cuba at Guantanamo Bay. That was interesting. Sailed through Hurricane Irma, if I'm not mistaken. It was 11 days at sea, which isn't a very long time. However, the size vessel that I was on is only designed to be at sea for 3 days, 5 days with emergency rations. So you can imagine with a freeboard of 8 feet, maybe 4 feet being out of the water. The sea state was 10 to 13 feet, so we had water coming over the sides of the boat and across the deck and off the other side of the boat as we sailed through a hurricane. And then for 11 days, when we only had food for 3, and then having to get resupplied by bigger vessels was entertaining. So anyway, I got out recently. I'm actually still on leave. I officially am done the 27th of this month. I just went through the summer EMT course, and I'm taking this class because it is required for my associates, as I am seeking paramedic studies. Not sure if I'll get my bachelor's or not. If COVID keeps it up and it's all online classes, I will probably not get my bachelor's. Not a fan of doing things online. I'd much rather be in class and getting things done. Anyway, that's kind of me in a nutshell. That's at least 5 minutes. So now that I've run out the clock, I will let you go, and hopefully we will have more videos like this coming in the future.